Your Honor, today we bring forth a case involving a 10-year-old child named Sammy, a boy who was simply walking home from school, something every child should be able to do safely. On his way home, he encountered a dog that had already been known in the neighborhood for showing aggressive behavior. This dog, owned by the defendant, had previously caused fear among multiple families. But on this afternoon, things escalated. Sammy was bitten, frightened, and emotionally shaken by this traumatic encounter. His father reports that the dog has a past record of biting or attempting to bite others, yet no serious preventative measures were taken by the owner. This lack of responsibility created the environment that allowed this incident to happen.
Your Honor, we are not here seeking revenge. We are here seeking accountability and justice, ensuring that such incidents do not repeat themselves with someone else's child. The truth is simple. This bite did not happen out of nowhere. It happened due to repeated negligence and the failure to control a potentially dangerous animal. We request that the court consider the seriousness of this situation, the emotional stress the child endured, and the preventable nature of this attack.
Sammy, I know this is difficult, but please answer calmly and truthfully. I want you to explain to the court exactly what happened. Please start from the moment you left school.
I left school like I always do. I was walking with my backpack on, just going home. I wasn't running or playing. I wasn't doing anything to bother anyone. When I turned onto Birchwood Street, I saw the dog on the sidewalk. I didn't want to go near it, so I stayed on the opposite side. I tried to walk slowly because I didn't want to startle it, but then the dog looked at me and it started coming closer. It wasn't running fast at first. It kind of walked towards me like it was checking me out. I got scared and I stepped backward. Then it came even closer and suddenly jumped at me. I felt its teeth on my arm. I screamed and ran back, and one of the neighbors saw it and yelled for help. I didn't tease the dog or do anything. I was just trying to get home. I was really scared. I still feel scared when I walk past that street.
Did you do anything unusual with your hands? Did you run towards the dog or shout at it?
No, sir. I didn't run at all. I didn't shout. I was trying to stay calm. But when it came close, I didn't know what to do.
Has this happened before with the same dog?
Not to me, but I heard from my friend that the dog tried to bite his cousin once, and I've seen it bark at kids before.
Thank you, Sammy. You've been very brave.
Your Honor, I want to clarify several false things that have been said in our neighborhood since the incident. Some people are spreading the claim that Sammy was teasing the dog or intentionally provoking it. That is absolutely untrue. My son is not the type to bother animals. He was simply walking home, following the same path he has walked for years. Another rumor claims he ran toward the dog, causing it to react defensively. That is also false. Sammy was terrified. The witnesses who came out of their houses saw him stepping backward, not forward. There were also claims that our family is exaggerating the situation. But when a child is bitten, frightened, and forced to relive that moment every time he passes the street, how can anyone say we are exaggerating? This isn't just a minor scratch. This is a traumatic experience for a child, especially when the dog has a known history of dangerous behavior. People in the neighborhood have whispered about this dog before, saying it has shown aggression. But now that the incident has been brought to court, they act like they never said these things. Some neighbors even try to hide the dog's previous behavior. All we want is the truth to be acknowledged. We are not looking for unnecessary punishment, Your Honor. We want safety. We want responsibility. And we want assurance that this will never happen to another child. Your Honor, I understand how upsetting this situation is, and I'm truly sorry that Sammy was frightened. I never wanted anything bad to happen, but I need the court to understand my perspective too. My dog is usually calm and friendly. He is not what people call a serial biter. He only reacts when he feels threatened or cornered. On that day, I believe Sammy moved suddenly and the dog got startled. I have always kept him on a leash except for that brief moment when I was unlocking the gate. It was an unfortunate timing issue, not neglect. People are now saying the dog has a long history of biting others, but that is not true. He did bark at strangers sometimes, but dogs bark. That does not make him dangerous. He has never seriously bitten anyone before. I think there's a misunderstanding in the neighborhood. Once one person gets scared, the stories grow bigger and bigger. I don't deny that the dog approached Sammy, but I believe the situation is being exaggerated. I care about my community, and I wouldn't let an unsafe animal roam free. I accept some responsibility, Your Honor, but I ask the court to understand that this was not intentional, nor is my dog a constant threat.
You stated your dog has never bitten anyone before. Are you aware of multiple complaints made by neighbors?
Yes, but none were serious.
Did you ever receive verbal warnings from neighbors or the local community officer?
I may have received comments, but nothing official.
You claim the dog reacted because Sammy moved suddenly. Sammy testified that he was walking slowly and calmly. Do you dispute that?
I wasn't there at the exact moment, so I can't say.
Exactly. And because you weren't present, you cannot claim Sammy provoked the dog in any way.
I saw the boy screaming and backing away. The dog approached him aggressively. Sammy didn't do anything to provoke it. He was terrified.
This dog has scared kids before. I saw it bark at a delivery boy and chase a teenager on a bicycle last month.
The owner has been told before to keep the dog fully controlled. This isn't the first incident. But people in the area didn't want to cause trouble, so no one reported it formally.
Your Honor, based on the descriptions of this dog's behavior, it appears the dog has shown signs of territorial aggression. While this is common in many dogs, it becomes dangerous when the owner does not take consistent precautionary measures. A responsible owner would ensure the dog is always securely leashed. Gates are locked before letting the dog out. The dog receives proper training to reduce reactive behavior. If the dog has approached children before with barking or lunging, that is already a red flag. These patterns require immediate corrective action.
After reviewing all statements, witness accounts, expert analysis, and the emotional impact on the child, the court finds the defendant responsible for failing to control their dog properly. Here are the key reasons. The dog had shown signs of aggressive behavior previously, which the owner failed to address. The owner allowed the dog to be outside without complete supervision and control. The victim, Sammy, did not provoke the attack in any way. Multiple witnesses confirmed that this incident was preventable. Therefore, the court orders the dog owner will cover all medical expenses related to Sammy's injuries. The dog must undergo mandatory behavioral training under a certified professional. The owner must keep the dog leashed and controlled at all times when outside. A formal warning will be placed on record. Failure to comply with these measures will result in further legal consequences. This verdict is not meant to punish unnecessarily, but to protect the community and ensure such incidents do not happen again. Sammy's safety and the safety of all neighborhood children must remain a priority. The court is adjourned.